Hi. So this is the first lecture in the lecture series that I am starting, which is on financial market. I'm going to be teaching quite a number of concepts in the financial market area. So if someone who is new in the field of finance, someone who has never studied finance in university or in college, you will find this lecture series useful. Even if you are a finance professional, you have done finance as part of your work, or you have studied finance, or you have done certification, you will still find the lecture series useful to understand it better. I will not make it too theoretical. I will try my best to make it more applied. And what else? I'll give examples from the real world, from my own experience, but what I have heard, I have learned from others in the industry. So I hope that you will like it. And in case you have any feedback to give, please let me know in the comment section. I will teach a number of topics in the financial market area. I'll start with an introduction to financial markets. Um, and in financial markets, the first thing that you learn is about the different financial instruments, right? But even before that, you need to understand what an asset is and what are the different types of assets. You can have financial asset, but also non-financial assets, right? Knowing the difference is very important. Non-financial asset or real asset, some people also call it as a real asset. Knowing the difference is very important, right? Is also important to know what are the different asset classes in the financial asset area, because most of the things that we learn in this particular lecture series will be with the financial assets. It's going to be related to financial asset, unless with the non-financial asset. So it's important, therefore, to know what are the different types of financial assets which are traded in the markets. So we will learn about equities, we'll learn about derivatives, you will learn about commodities, and a host of other financial assets, bonds, and so on. Okay. We will learn about the security market in general, how the trading take place, the infrastructure, the market microstructure. So all that we will learn. Okay, so we learn about the security market in general, and how securities are traded. Okay, you may be trading in the market, but not a lot of people know about how trading takes place, and what are the background details of how it how instruments are traded in the market, right? And things might be different for some of these asset classes compared to the others. So the differences and the different nuances of it we will discuss. Then we'll learn a bit of theory, which is more academic part, which is the portfolio theory. Um, it's not something applied people like, but to me, I think it's important to learn a bit about portfolio theory. Even if you are an applied guy, you are a practitioner, it's important to know a bit of portfolio theory. Portfolio theory is an academic concept, so we learn about you know uh, difference between risky asset, risk-free assets, how to have asset allocation, proper asset allocation, what is the optimal level of proper asset allocation at a given risk level. We'll learn about some academic models, such as the capital asset pricing model, CAPM. Okay, we'll also take an example to do CAPM. We'll learn about equity risk premium, or risk premium for on any asset. So a bit about that. Not a lot. I'm not going to teach heavy theory related to these topics. We'll also learn a bit about the asset pricing theory, APT, and we'll also learn about um, efficiency, market efficiency. Controversial topic, by the way, but we'll also learn about that. Okay, so market efficiency is something that we'll also learn. And, and again, it's theory. Market efficiency is a very academic topic. Many industry professionals do not think too much about that, rather to think very differently about that. We'll learn more about fixed income actually. We'll dedicate one lecture to that, fixed incomes, and the different aspects of it. Um, I'll also teach a bit about the mathematics behind, assessing the different aspects of fixed incomes, with be it pricing, be it the risk assessment of it, all that we'll learn. We'll also learn about yield curve and how they are used on many things. Okay. Um, we'll also learn about macroeconomics, and the topics from macroeconomics that are important for the capital market, or the financial market. A number of topics, interest rates and the different aspects of interest rate and how that impact, uh, market movements, and financial market in general. We learn about derivatives. There will be dedicated lecture on derivatives. Won't go into details of pricing and so on, but it's more about understanding what derivatives are, what they're used for, what are the different aspects of derivatives, and how are they used in the financial market, be it for hedging, or for market making, or just for trading. Okay. You cannot learn financial market without knowing the risk management associated with financial market instruments. So we learn about risk management in the world of financial market. Oftentimes, this is the most ignored area of finance. People don't really care about risk management until they lose a lot of money in the market, and then they think about, oh, they should have done risk management. So in large financial institutions, people do care about risk management, unlike individual traders. So that's something we'll learn. And finally, we'll learn about portfolio management, right? I mean, how people in BlackRock or Vanguard or other funds, they manage the portfolio. How a retail individual should manage their portfolio. So portfolio management itself is a very academic topic, and people have their own flavor to it, as in it's not purely a science, it's a mix of science and art. Some people excel at it, most people fail at it, but there are some fundamentals, there are some basics which are true regardless of what's your investment philosophy. Portfolio management is extremely an important topic if you are learning about financial markets, and we learn about how institutions manage portfolio. We learn about how uh, what are the mistakes that many institutions have done in the past. So we'll go back to history, learn a bit, the history of mismanagement of portfolio. Okay, I think it's very important. In fact, I will also add one other lecture about just the history of financial market, just to understand how it is started, when it started, what are the things that that happened over the many centuries that we have had the history of financial markets. That will be interesting, I hope. Yeah, with that, we'll end the lecture series. Just to repeat, the lecture series will be primarily for beginners, People who are new in finance, or people who have just about started working, people who are in college, or people who haven't done any finance in life or have never studied finance. Okay, so it's not going to be a typical university lecture as such, which will be too technical, too theoretical, too academic, and too much into preparing you for a job or preparing you for examinations, certifications. That it's not going to be that, right? In fact, there are many high quality lectures on YouTube itself. One lecture I can recommend to you is Robert Schiller's lecture series on YouTube. It's from Yale University. It's freely available. You can just do it. I don't know if it is still freely available. It used to be freely available, and I myself have done that long back. So yeah, I keep it very light and not make it that level of heavy. So I hope you enjoy. Any feedback, any questions, please let me in the comment section. You can also write to me. You can also email me. Okay, so I look forward to this lecture series. I hope you are as well. And if you have any suggestions, just let me know. Thank you.